Okay, so we're just coming up to the gates of Kempston All Saints Church on the quest to find the gravestones of my ancestors and indeed my family's ancestors, not just mine. I've got photographs courtesy of Laura, and yep, we're going to go in. We think they're probably quite close to the church. I'll throw in some history about this church into the video as well, just so you've got some reference as to when it was put up and everything else. So we're going to start out near the church because I think that's where, judging by the photographs, that's where we've got the best chance of finding them the quickest. I will come back to you in due course. Now, I don't know if anybody in my family remembers the film The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, but the bit at the end when the bandit is running around the cemetery looking for the grave with the gold coins in it, I feel a little bit like that right now. I feel like I should have some music from Ennio or Morricone while I'm charging around. Okay, we have success. This is a little bit difficult for you to see because the shadows are on it, but this one is Mary and Thomas. This is basically my great-great-great-great-great grandfather and grandmother, 1847. It's a lot more worn than the picture, but you can probably see that. It's a lot more worn now than the picture that I was sent. This reads, "In memory of Mary, wife of Thomas Lilley, who died," it's I think it's June 11th 1855, is that, aged 61 years. And there's a lot of smaller writing, and then it goes on to talk about Elizabeth Lilley, the daughter's in here, and I think also Matthew Lilley, William Lilley and another Thomas Lilley. There's a lot of names on this going all the way down to the bottom. This is a family plot, and yeah, I think there's a few stacked in here, but this is the grave of Mary and Thomas and Mary, Thomas Lilley, middle part of the Victorian era, or middle part of the 19th century I should say, 1847. That is my great grandfather and grandmother and their siblings, their children I should say. I believe that's what it is. Thomas and Mary. Absolutely amazing to be standing by that. That is a bit of a mind blower. Right, we'll go and look for the next one now. Okay folks, so this is the photograph that Laura sent me. This is what she found online, and this is how I was able to find the stone. Now obviously this photo's a little bit earlier and it's a lot clearer, but this is what led me to actually finding the gravestone. Now we've done some more research and we've found out a few things about the sons and daughters, and in particular two of the sons. You might have noticed on one of the previous slides that two of the sons died at the same time. Well, it turns out they were quite famous in the area, but not necessarily for a very good reason. So in part 2 of these videos, I'm hoping that we'll have all the facts together and we can tell the full story. We've already got a lot of facts and it is quite a big family thing. But in the next video, part 2, I hope to give you the full story and expand on it. Right, let's carry on with part 1. Well, I don't think it's anything to do with our family, but just out of interest, Thomas and Mary are leaning back a little bit, not exactly straight in the ground, and I think they're being held up by Anne and William Bamford. So well done, Anne and William, for propping up my great grandfather and grandmother. Yeah, that one's in a shocking state. Look at it. Okay, so quickly, just for reference, as you come into All Saints, as you walk up the path from Cemetery Road, you've got the, if you come in from the cottages, obviously you're coming the other way, but just so you're aware, for reference, that one we've just looked at, Thomas and Mary, is over there in the corner. So it's down there. in the far corner towards the old vicarage. So it's on the left hand side of the church in the little corner. Right, got a special one for you, Laura. Found this one, and it's definitely, you're gonna love this. Can't get a date, but it's an old one, obviously. Beautiful flowery design at the top, and it's Anne, beloved wife of West Lilley. Yep, W-E-S-T. There's nothing else. There's definitely no other letters to the left. I've scratched it and had a look, and it fits, you know, from like left to right in the centre perfectly, West Lilley. So if there was any more letters, it wouldn't be central. It's Anne, beloved wife of West Lilley, spelt the same as the family name, and then it says who fell asleep. And I'm gonna have to come back. There's another West down there, West Lilley. It says West Lilley again. This is another family plot of Lilleys. Whether they're related to us or not, I don't know. But it's Anne and West Lilley. Okay, there's one for you. Success. Now, I did a whole piece that I'm not going to use because I completely got it wrong. I thought I'd found a new stone and still had one to find, but it's the way the shadows are cast on this stone. It made it look like there was a funny shaped stone, but these are the other two. So I've now identified all three in the photograph. So this is Joseph and Charlotte. Now, I found something out really interesting here. I'm sure Laura already knows this, but this is my great-great-grandparents, Joseph and Charlotte Lilley. And what's interesting about this is the dates. Joseph, let me read this right. Joseph, dearly beloved husband of Charlotte Lilley, who passed peacefully away November the 15th, 1923. Also of Charlotte, his beloved wife, who passed peacefully away February the 13th, 1927, aged 81 years. The son, who's not the father of any of our line, this is the brother. So I think this is my great-great-uncle. He died a month later. He literally died a month later. Excuse the shadows, I'm trying. The sun is beaming down as it sets. My hand is freezing holding this phone. In loving memory of John, eldest son of Joseph and Charlotte Lilley, March the 1st, 1927. And his mum passed February the 13th, 1927. Good grief. So, we've found all three. So, yeah, John, as I read it, John is the brother of my great-grandfather. I think I've got that right. I'll have to check it all when I get home. If I've got it wrong, I'll write something down underneath on the video. But there it is. That's the more modern one. So first of all, we found the really oldest one. And now we've found the other two. Great-great-grandparents, and I believe it would be great-great-uncle. And they've literally got the Whitbreads in between. Now, I don't think the Whitbreads are connected to our family in any way. I think they just happen to have a plot in the middle, by the looks of it. It's empty on the other side. Perhaps I should move. Great-great-granddad and great-great-grandma over and put them next to their son. No, I don't think I will. I think we'll scratch that idea. Yeah, might get arrested. Oh, close but no cigar. Look at that. There's a lot of Josephs around in this time. It was a very, very popular name. I found a Walter, but it was Joseph. And at this point, looking at that, I was like, oh, yes. But then Emma Walker. No, I can't tie that in with the other family names. I think that's just a coincidence that one is very, very close to what we're after. Even the dates are right.
yeah, it would have kind of fitted it. Well, I'm not sure if it would have fitted in, because Laura probably knows the actual date that Walter passed. But for a minute then I thought I'd got it. But no luck, no dice.